Hey guys, it's LJ here. Welcome back to another Squdge craft video. So today I have another project share with you. I have another album walkthrough. It's another Christmas one. I'm super excited about this one. I'm calling it Golden Christmas. It was a bit of a challenge because the paper pad is black and white with some gold glittery highlights, and I'm not gonna lie, the black and white theme was a challenge to start with. Then I got into it and now I'm absolutely in love with the black and white theme. I want to do more black and white themes, not gonna lie. So yeah, this is what we were using, and let's show you the album. I did manage to sneak some colour into the design by creating a red base. Because it's Christmas, red quite a festive colour, I thought red as my base would really help the colours pop, and it does. I'm a little bit in love. So here on the front cover we have one of the pages from the album. It just says Merry Christmas. We've got some interlaced red and white pom-pom trim. It comes separately. I just stuck them together and glued them in a way so they were alternating. We did add a little pearl, red pearl on the eye of Christmas, and then we did a little handmade flower corner. So the black leaves, the gold foliage, this flower, handmade by me. This red one is one that I have from the works. Just a set of flowers that I have. So that is the front cover. Finished it off with a little bit of ribbon. The spine has my favourite paper on it. I absolutely adore this candy cane paper. Done a gold layer just to accent that there is gold in this, because there wasn't a lot of gold on the front. And then the back is this nice like swirly black paper, and if you look closely you can actually see there are grid lines on it, which I hadn't spotted until I'd stuck it on. I think that's really cool. Really cool look. Okay, I did things slightly differently in this album, so it's similar but it's different binding system. As usual, I made this over on Twitch, so if you ever want to see me make these things live, have some contributions, have a chat, pop over. I'll put the link down in the description. It's pretty much exactly the same as going live on YouTube. It's just over there's a lot more fun things that you guys can do. You know, you can feed the cat, you can make my life difficult by banning a word or banning a tool. It gets quite good fun over there. We have a lot of laughs. And of course, you get to have a say in elements of the albums that I'm making. So yes, this is a different style of binding, and I'll try and explain it as we go, so you can see what I mean. So inside cover, even though we've got those flowers, this does lie nice and flat. It doesn't really wobble too much because the pom-pom trim sort of balances out the flowers, which works really well. So front cover, we have these beautiful images from the collection. This comes down, and then we have a waterfall, 4x6 waterfall. This will hold a standard 4x6 picture with a little bit of a border. Obviously you could do smaller. That's a lot smaller. You could do, trim it down to 3x5. You could do, you know, a couple of pictures next to each other. It's your waterfall, you use it how you like. But as with all things that I try and do, I want to make it functional. So this does spin so that you can have portrait and landscape photos in the same space. It's not a pull down waterfall, it's just a standard flip waterfall. But it does spin so you can have your landscape and your portrait photos. Okay, one, we have these little presents. I wanted with this album to do slightly simpler pages but have them very much themed around Christmas, and I think we managed to achieve that. So we have these little presents which do lift up. These will hold a 3x3 exactly. So you could trim it down a little bit to have a border. You could do smaller photos like a 2x3. So you could have a photo here and a photo here, for example. If we had that there and that there, the magnet will still hold down, so that the magnet will still connect. So all of these lift up. You could have a message, you could have a photo, you could have whatever you want on here. And they have this cute little tag behind, which again will take a photo. You might need to crop down a little bit. Your 3x3 you will have to crop down, but you can see with the 3x2 it does just about take the length. You may need a smidgen more. And then these, which contain the bow to the present, just tuck in behind your, sorry, let me get the cat right away, tuck in behind your gift. Speaking of cat fur, are you going to come and say hello? Come on then. Hello. Here is the Terror herself. Magrat's a bit of a star over on Twitch. I know you guys love seeing her here, but if you do ever come over on Twitch, she visits a lot. Don't you, baby? You visit a lot, and everybody loves you, and they like giving you treats. And she thinks she's going to get a treat now because I'm at this desk, but she doesn't quite get the fact that I'm not live streaming at the moment, so she has to wait. Yes, she does. But by the time this video goes live and you have watched it, if you watch it as it releases, I will be live over on Twitch, so you can come over and say hello to her and give her a bit of a treat, can't they? Right, down we get. Good girl. Okay, so normally I would do a page and you would have space in the middle to tuck an insert. So you would have like a pull out that goes in between your pages, like so, that you pull out for photos, right? This album I did it slightly differently, and so I've actually left this open, which means you have all this space, same as you would normally, but it's attached to the book, to collage some photos in. And rather than it being a pull out that you then lose or crumple or what have you, it's in the book. Now currently I haven't covered this in any paper. I do have some design paper left, but I do also have plain black and plain white, which is what I was thinking of doing. So if the person who purchases the album would like this covered, I will cover it before it gets sent out. It is currently not claimed, so it is currently available. If you are interested, then give me a shout. So yeah, rather than a pull out, we've got these attached, which I think is quite a cool look. Page 2. So first we have these gorgeous waxed seals that we created to match the colours. So this is the gold and white, and it does say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year with a snowflake in the middle. And then it's not a gatefold that opens from the middle. No, it's a gatefold that opens from the side. So we've got space for photos here, space for photos here, and then it opens out again. And these little ones, I'll take a 3x3 or a trimmed down 4x4 perfectly on here. You will fit your 3x5 on this smaller panel, and you can, because it is 4 inches, get a 4x6 here. You might want to trim it so that you can see the design paper, but your 4x6 will fit because this piece is 4 inches. And then this side does exactly the same, opens this way, opens this way. Okay, we then have page 3, which is a belly band. So in our belly band we have some of the striped photo mats that I like to create. Again, these will hold a 4x6 with a nice border. So you can have one on the front, one on the back, or you could have this on the front with some journaling on the back. You could do smaller photos. You could even do a couple of photos on here if you wanted to. You know, it's designed for a 4x6 photo, but you can use it however you like. So we've got 2 of those. Let's just slot in there. We have this Grinch quote from the paper collection, which just tucks in there. And then we have 2 tags from the paper collection. One that just has Merry Christmas, and one that says naughty or nice. You made it to the nice list, well done, love Santa. So those just all tuck in behind the belly band. But we do also have a little secret. This opens up and down, and you have a little space where you could add a 2x3 photo, or you could just do some journaling, and you could add a picture here, and then when you open it up, you've got writing in your picture. And because I cannot help myself, this centre part spins, so you can have a secret photo under here. Even you could have a photo there, and then when you spin this round, your photo is revealed. You know, I can't help myself. I like to have things that move in albums. So then again, we have the centre page for photos. Then my middle pages, this time I did twin pages. I've always wanted to do twin pages in an album, and I've never remembered to do it because I've been too excited to do new designs. So I have my twin pages, and I absolutely love them. They are exactly the same. I'll show you one at a time though. So we have the little tag. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. This will take your 3x3, your 2x3. You could just journal on the back. Now this tucks in here, but actually this whole piece is open. So you could tuck several other things in there as well. So you could have your tag, and you could have some loose photos tucked in as well. You know, there is all that space. Obviously then it won't quite look as symmetrical, but there we go. Just going to slide this to the side. So first piece opens up. We have another small card rocking around the Christmas tree. Space for your photos. Again, you can do your 4x6 here as well. And then on this side you have enough room to do a 5x7 or collage of smaller photos, obviously. But you do have enough space for 5x7 there. This then opens again, and I've set it up for smaller photos, but you can just ignore that. You could just stick another 5x7 over the top and have the black and white border. You do not have to do it the way I've set it out. And again here, your 4x6 will fit, as will your 3x5. You could do some journaling. Totally up to you. And then that closes and that closes. And then we'll come to the other side. Again, this gold tag says I couldn't miss this one this year. And I've had this paper collection for 2 or 3 years, and so I thought that was really poignant this year, considering everything going on with COVID. This is my second favourite paper, by the way, this embossed ho ho ho. I love it. So again, this opens out. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. What I wanted to do with these is have the 2 song quotes as their tags, because they're twin pages. So again, with the sizings, this one will hold your 5x7, this one will hold your 4x6, and then again this opens out exactly the same. They are complete twins of each other, complete mirrors. So there's the centre. Again, we have our page for photos. Then we have a page that I've never done before, and I'm quite excited by this one. So this is called the pyramid page. So it does close with a magnet. You don't have to use a magnet, you could use whatever you want to close this. And then each section lifts up. So to start with the small one, you could get your 3x3 picture. It would cover the whole thing. But you could get a 3x3 picture on there. You might want to crop it down. Okay, so this one opens up to the left. That closes. This one opens down. By here you've got a 4x4 picture. You can have your 4x4 picture there as well. So this one opens down. This one opens to the right. This one opens up. And I left this open on the sides so you can tuck you can tuck pictures or notes behind it. And then this one opens again to the left. And then you've got space here on this one. You can do a 5x7. And then that all closes down with this magnet. I do enjoy that one so very much. I do like that. Just realised actually with the height, you probably didn't see this. So this is open for you to tuck elements behind if you want to, like so. Okay, next page. So first thing we see is this little booklet. So this is a bifold which will hold your pictures. The front does hold really nicely a 3x5 in the centre there, so you could cut down your 4x6, but your 4x6 will also look just as nice. You just get your gold border. So again, inside can hold the same, and on the back, but you could also, as with all of these, you could do some layering of different sized photos and have a little bit of a collage in there. And the red isn't so dark. You can write on this in normal pen and you can see the writing. So this tucks into our little corner pocket here, and that opens up. There is a magnet here and here. If you there we go. So that opens out, and then we have a nice deep pocket. This does have an 1/8 of an inch gusset, so you can fit a lot in here. So in here we have another couple of the strip photo mats that we make, again designed for your 4x6 pictures. 4x6 is kind of like the standard size, so I try and stick to that as much as possible so that people don't have to do too much work when they are unpacking, or when they are adding their photos, I should say. And then we've got this beautiful reindeer that is straight from the collection onto a gold backing. Then we made some little tags. So I'm driving home for Christmas. These are all from the paper collection. Special delivery from the North Pole, love Santa. Don't open until Xmas Eve. And then this nice tall sort of bookmarky one that just says Merry Christmas. So those all tuck into the pocket, and there is still so much room in there. And then that closes with a magnet. Again, space for your photos. And then the last page, I've added this decorative piece, but you don't need it. As you can see, this sits flush. I just wanted to add this to sort of do the light, dark, light pop of colour. So that comes off. You can add a photo on the back. This will hold a 3x3 exactly. This is exactly 3x3. But again, as I say, you don't need this. I've added it with magnets here just so that it looks pretty, but you don't need it. So, as with all my things, this piece does spin. So you could add your photos on here. Again, your 3x3s will fit beautifully on there. But this also folds out like so. And each of these edge pieces will take a 3x3 picture. So if you trimmed them down, you could do like a little story time of, I don't know, say you went to see your child's nativity at school. You could have pictures all the way through the nativity or the carol service or whatever. Or opening presents. You know, you could do all sorts of things with it. The piece in the centre is a 4x4, and as I said, it spins so you can access photos in any direction that you like. And to make a point, this page was actually suggested by a viewer on Twitch. They found it and they said, I found this page design, I think you might like it. And I looked it up and I said, that's amazing, it's going in the album. So it just shows if you do come over to Twitch and join us, you can have a lot of input into what I'm actually making. And then this folds closed like so. And again, you don't need it, but I've just added that as decoration. Back cover. We have this very thin, long strip, which you would trim down, because this is 2.5. You would need to trim down your 3x5s. But if you have some dinky photos, you could add a couple of them on here. Some little Polaroidy. This large strip lifts up. Again, you could put some on the inside. And then all of these little tags with the sayings on. This is a pull down waterfall. So, kiss me under the mistletoe. I wouldn't cover these. I would just put pictures on the back. So you could have a picture there of you kissing under the mistletoe. Fireworks, if you had fireworks. Maybe it's cold outside if you wrapped up one to go somewhere. Walking in a winter wonderland. There's some skates if you went ice skating, for example. Toys and goodies on his sleigh. You could have the tree with all the goodies under it. A nice picture of the tree if you had snow. Perhaps a picture of you guys in the snow. All You Want for Christmas Is Me. I really like that one. So you could have a picture of you, like the two of you together, or your family together, or what have you. And then the last one, we just got this beautiful cracked design. And the last one, please check off my Christmas list. And I just thought these would look so cute with a photo here that relates to it. Obviously, you could just have your Christmas photos. But I thought that was quite a nice way to use those. We then have two pockets. So we have this small pocket down at the bottom where we have I'm driving home for Christmas. Then we have these circle pieces from the design paper. And what I wanted to do was leave these so that you could decorate the pages. So say you stuck a picture in here, you've got a picture there, for example, you could have one of these as decoration. Something like that. You know, you could have a square photo and have pieces like that in the corners as decoration. So I wanted to add these circle pieces in for you to use to decorate the album as you are adding your photos. So we've got Holly and Jolly, a very Merry Christmas to you, a blank one for you to write in, and then one that's got Merry Christmas. So I just sort of split those up, popped them along there, and then in the front, this beautiful hexagonal piece with the florals on, which I absolutely love. And I didn't make them into tags because I thought you might want to just use them as decorative pieces. Then we've got this pocket at the back, and it's not a short pocket, it is actually a long pocket. So as you can see, this piece goes all the way down to the bottom. So this is another sort of long bookmarky one that says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. So again, you could use it as bookmark if you wanted to. We then have a large photo mat, which will hold your 4x6 exactly, or your 3x5. Hello, my kitten. Come on. Or your 3x5 with the border. And then we also have a tag that I made, which will take your tiny photos. Your little Polaroids will fit on here. But again, I thought you could use it as a bookmark, or, you know, whatever you want to, or just write a dedication. If you were buying this book, for example, for someone else as a gift, this would be a really nice place for you to write, like, to whoever. I thought I would gift you this as a way to record your precious memories, or, you know, something like that. You can write your dedication in there. If you buy this album for yourself, you could write about what year it was, who the pictures are of, do you know what I mean, what you did. It's just a nice place to sort of record some journaling. And that is our album. I just love it. So the cover is 9 by 9. Our pages are 8 by 8. And yeah, let me know what you think. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. It does mean the world to me. Let me know which page was your favourite. For me, it has to be my twin pages. I just love having this. But let me know what was your favourite. So we've got the spinning waterfall, the presents, the gatefold, the belly band, twin pages, pyramid page, floating pocket, fold out page, or the back cover. I love all of it. I love this paper collection, and the red works so well with the black and white. Anyway, that is all from me today. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Keep crafting, and I'll see you all soon. Bye!